Now we will start delta learning rule. Delta learning rule is always associated with the perceptron learning rule. As in case of perceptron learning rule, we have seen that the activation function is discrete in nature. Here there is a difference that here the activation function is continuous activation function. That is why delta learning rule is also known as continuous perceptron learning rule. It uses supervised training. The learning signal for the rule is called the delta, and it is given by the formula R is equal to di minus oi. Here oi is written as f of net or f of weighted inputs multiplied by f dash of net, that is f dash of weighted inputs, where f dash is what? It is the derivative of f of net. This learning rule can be readily derived from the condition of least squared error in between oi and di. So we'll start the derivation here. Here E means the error. It is always equal to 1 upon 2 di minus oi whole square. Now this error is equal to 1 upon 2 di minus, instead of oi I have written here f of weighted inputs का whole square. Now taking derivative on the both sides, we will have gradient of error, that is known as error gradient, and if we take the derivative of all this function, then 2 upon this 2 will be cancelled. D minus oi will be here. Now again for the derivative of f of net, we will have minus sign here, f dash of net, and for the weighted inputs we will have only the x. So this would be the result of the derivation. Now for the single component, that is for the single neuron and the single input, we will have this error gradient written as del E upon del Wij, which is equal to all of this, but with a change that instead of x we will write here xj, that is for the particular input. Now whenever there is error in the learning, this error should be minimum. So weight adjustment would be taken like this: delta W is always equal to the negative of the gradient error. Now this negative is also written like this: minus eta times del E. Now this eta is basically a constant of proportionality in between the gradient error and the weight adjustment. So here this delta will be written as delta Wi. It is equal to minus eta. Now this eta is taken here like this. Now minus would be cancelled with this minus. Now minus cancel. Del E will be written as di minus oi, f dash of net into x. Now this is the formula of what? This is the formula of C multiplied by R multiplied by x. Now comparing with this formula, C will be equal to the eta, that is the proportionality constant. R would be equal to di minus oi, f dash net. X will be equal to this x. Now from here we have derived the learning signal of continuous perceptron learning rule or delta learning rule. Because of this f dash present here, we call is delta learning rule. Now this is the derivation of this learning signal. This can be asked in the exam. Now this is the weight adjustment formula. Now if we have to take here continuous activation function, it can be unipolar or bipolar sigmoidal function. I have already told these two sigmoidal function in activation functions, and I have given you the formula for each and every activation function. Now for the bipolar sigmoidal function, f net will be equal to this, and if we have to take the f dash net, it is equal to 1 upon 2 1 minus o square in case of bipolar sigmoidal function, and in case of unipolar it becomes o into 1 minus o. Instead of this we have to write in this in case of unipolar sigmoidal function. Now this is all about delta learning rule. I'll send you the example and hope you will solve the example very well now.